hopes to make a name for himself in politics.
WGN's political reporter Taman Bradley is joining us now with more on the latest candidate to run for a seat in the city council.
Ray and Mike, it's awfully early to talk about the 2023 city council election, but candidates are already building support and raising campaign funds. A Northside lawyer turned activist is looking to replace a first-term alderman. He's a new face with a familiar name.
Trying to be a voice for my community like my dad was a voice for Chicago.
Sam Royko, son of legendary newspaper columnist Mike Royko, wants to write a new chapter at City Hall. The 35-year-old attorney says he was motivated to run for alderman after the 2021 carjacking of his girlfriend.
It was 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Anyone could have been out there at that time. She was, she's paying attention. She saw him coming. It wasn't something that we thought would just happen. You don't think like, oh, you're going out to go drop off a wedding gift and something like that could happen. And that really created an urge for us to do something.
His girlfriend was fine, he got his car back, but police never made an arrest. After the incident, Royko created the Greater Westtown Community Coalition, a group working to address public safety issues.
We started to advocate together. We need to do something. Something needs to change. We need people to feel safe. We can look at both the long-term systemic issues in Chicago that need to be treated, but we also need people to feel safe walking out the door right now.
Royko hopes to win the seat now held by first-term Alderman Daniel Laspada, a member of the Democratic Socialist Caucus and a champion of affordable housing. Laspada has not said whether or not he will seek re-election.
I think communication can be improved. I think people want to know what's going on.
So what would his father, the Pulitzer-winning columnist whose name is about as synonymous with Chicago politics as Daley, think of his son entering the fray?
Well, my dad would be thrilled with what I'm doing because part of this comes from my love for Chicago, that comes for seeing how much he loves Chicago.
Reached by text message this morning, Alderman Daniel Laspada didn't want to talk about this. He declined our request for an interview, Mike and Ray.
Another Royko in the news.
Yeah, right?
Thank you, Taman. Mayor Lori